Megavanan, everyone, and good afternoon. Hello, Destiscardo. Good seeing you, my friend. My name is Talisian. There you are, and here I am. And today on Fantasy Friday, we are doing Lord of the Rings Online. Now, things are starting to get interesting. We're starting to make our way toward Rohan, and things are going to get even more interesting and exciting as we go forward here. And I think I'd like to start off today. Yes, let's start off today with that. Let's do some news. Let me get this going here. There we go. First things first, I've got three little pieces of news that I wanted to share with everybody. First off, just a reminder, you've got about 2 days left on this free questing coupon. And this is a huge one. Now, if you know of anybody who is getting ready to play Lord of the Rings Online or want to get one of your friends interested in playing it, you want to make sure that they get this coupon. Because this coupon will unleash about 30 quest packs, a region pack, a couple of further adventure series, and then for 99 LOTRO points each, there's an additional quest pack and instance cluster all available for you. The code is Explore Our World, one word, in the LOTRO store. It's free once per account, and it works on the entire account, so even if they change servers, they'll still have all of these. And this, by the way, includes the questing packs for the expansions Mordor, Minas Morgul, War of Three Peaks, and Fate of Gundabad. So this will take them all the way up to about level 140, I want to say. It doesn't have the newest one, Legacy of Morgoth, and it doesn't have the Kingdoms of Harad. So there'll be a few expansions behind, but this will get them just about everything. Secondly, there was a major bug that unfortunately was released with the release of expansion 46. There was a legendary items display bug. We're working on a game update for next week to correct an issue with some legendary items not displaying their traceries and levels correctly. For players who experience an issue with any of their legendary items, or for players intending to reforge or adjust their legendary items, they've created a temporary coupon code for 3 tracery reclamation scrolls. Players should use a reclamation scroll in any LI that they wish to adjust before they put things back. So if your legendary items are in a good state, the recommendation from Cordovan is to not adjust them until after this patch goes live. If you have to do it, though, they gave instructions on how to do it using the legendary tracery. The tracery reclamation scroll, and you can get 3 of them by using the code DEC Tracery, one word. So you can get 3 tracery reclamation scrolls if you need them. But the best thing to do until the patch goes live next week is to just not adjust your LIs unless you absolutely have to. And the last little piece of news that I wanted to share is the latest store sales. This is 4 weeks of Yuletide savings. This first week, there is 75% off Warsteed upgrades and cosmetics, 50% off the River Hobbit bundle, 35% off homesteading coupons. This is through December 11th. Also, deed boosts. Ooh, deed boosts. I may have to use that one myself. Universal solvents and universal morale and power potions, 30% off of those. And the weekly coupon, 5 plus 10% run speed boosts for 6 hours each across those big zones. The coupon code is AND-I-RUN, one word. In fact, I'll probably use that one once I get into game here real quick. But just wanted to share the news with you real quick so that you're all up to date on those. Where's my thing? There we go. Okay. Speaking of which, let's get into game. So I hope everyone's ready for a good, exciting, fun, happy weekend. It's freezing where I live here. I've got some hot coffee because I am freezing. It's been cold here the past couple of days and overcast too. Not very much fun, if you ask me. I mean, I'm not much of a cold weather person. I mean, I tend to like things in the 70s myself, and here it's been in the mid 40s to upper 30s during the day. Ugh. Also, LI Reward Track 16 is now live, along with an XP boost, which I do believe is in effect. Welcome Back Weekend, I think is what they're calling it. Yes. There's a Welcome Back Weekend in effect. 50% experience gain on monster kills, crafting, quest completions, legendary item, and mounted combat XP. Very important mounted combat XP since we're just getting into Rohan. There's also a crafting experience bonus weekend going on right now. 25% off all crafting, and it affects all things: cook, jeweler, metalsmith, scholar, tailor, weaponsmith, and woodworker recipe. So you'll get bonus XP for your crafting people. And Feeling Very Virtuous is in effect, which is a 30% virtue XP gain. Now, a lot of those bonuses for Angmar and Mordor are going to be in effect for a while because they want to get people past what they consider to be the slow parts of the game, which is Rohan. But personally, it's still great story to me. It was very well written, and my character can handle a lot of the mounted combat off of my mount, and you'll see that when we get up that far. But lastly, before we actually get started, is, as you know, every day is a Hobbit's birthday, and so we all get a present. So let's see what present we get today. We got a silver one available, and we get 50 Virtue XP and a Battle Potion of Restoration. We'll go ahead and pop that right there, and I got an extra 15 bonus XP with the bonus, and it all went to my empathy trait. How are my traits looking, by the way? How are my traits looking? They're pretty good. Most of them, I've got a couple of them that I haven't really put a lot of points in yet, but all of my main traits are all maxed or nearly maxed. So that's good. All right. Ooh. Looks like there's a lore master nearby. All right. So we are currently working here. We are here in Mansig's encampment along the East Wall in Rohan. And we're currently questing in this area. Open this up. There we go. Looks like we need to head, we need to head south. So we're going to head south toward Dead Orc Glade and Parth Galen, where I have a quest in Parth Galen, which is probably, yes, Book 7, Chapter 8. So that's where the epic quest is. Hey, OKFSC, good seeing you. Good luck to you too, my friend, and thank you very much. Also, quick reminder, since you just joined in, if you haven't picked up the Explore Our World questing coupon, do so. It expires very soon. Massive quest bonuses, including all the quests for Mordor, Minas Morgul, War of Three Peaks, and Fate of Gundabad. So that's going to take you all the way through to about 120 or so, 120, 130. And let me go ahead and run the recent coupon, which is And I Run. Plus 10% speed boost for 6 hours times 5. I've got that, which I definitely want. All right. In fact, we'll go ahead and pop one of those right now. And I need to pop into my bank real quick. I'm going to grab these, pop those right there, make sure I don't accidentally sell them, and we'll pop one of those since I'm out. There we go. Good. Yeah, I don't want people to forget that code. That's one of the best codes that they've done since the code that actually got me back into playing Lord of the Rings Online a couple of years ago. So I definitely don't want people to miss it. That expires for good this weekend. All right. So there's Brunhild, the loyal goose of Gondor. And we are heading south. because we're going to pick up above his station also is right there, which is I need to find an orc that's wielding a stolen sword and take it from him. Oh, and I need to get buffed up. So let me get buffed up here real quick. I've been going ahead and updating a lot of my characters to the newest stuff that I can, but I don't have all of the, like for instance, I don't have all of the scholar things yet, so I haven't been able to completely update everything, so I'm still running some of the previous packs stuff. But that's still okay. The bonuses are still great. And you definitely need them when you're trying to work with, especially if you get a Nazgul. There we go. I thought I was going to hit the water. That hurt. That hurt for a little bit. Ooh, Rittermark Scarred. Definitely need that. Been working on some of my crafting off camera, and I still got a ways to go. But hopefully we'll get some of that cut off. The crafting XP bonus is nice too, because I actually have a dedicated crafter. I have one character that's a dedicated cook and jeweler, and my character here is a hunter and a tailor. So that way I can keep myself in armor, and my LI covers most of my weaponry slots, so I'm good for as far as that's concerned. Speaking of which, oh shit, harrowing. Get away, don't follow me, good. Alright, let's send out the message here. Let's see if I can get some help on this one. Because we're gonna need it. Harrowing. East Wall. 53.2 south. Come on, 53.2 south. 51.3 west. There we go. We'll see if we can go ahead and maybe take him out. I mean, I wouldn't say no to picking up a bunch of extra tattered shadows right off the bat. I wasn't expecting a harrowing to appear first thing, but what can you do, right? Actually, I can go ahead and pop one of my sparkly Eldaharn tokens, which will counter some of that dread that I'm feeling. Brings me back to brings me back to 0. So. If we don't get anybody here shortly, I'm just going to move on. I can't take out a harrowing. They're just way too difficult for me. I can't solo it. Oh, hopefully somebody's on their way here. Kegsnuki said they're on my way. Hopefully they'll head over here and start taking them out. Pick up a few more orcs while I'm waiting. Yeah, he's level 76. He's even level with me, but he's 61,000 hit points. That's a bit much for me to take out. So that's the color. My hunter is a woodworker and a tailor. Yes, my hunter, my current hunter is a tailor, forester, scholar, and I went ahead and spent the 900 LOTRO points to pick up prospector as well. They actually added the ability to do a fourth crafting school when they launched Angmar and Mortar. I think it was worth it. So let's see here, one more. Let's see here. Let me try one more quick. Try it again. Harrowing. East Wall. 3.2 south. 51.2 west. Let's see if we can go ahead and give one more. We'll wait a little bit longer, and if I don't get anybody, we're going to move on. But it'd be nice if I did. I can get this going. And track artifacts. IMS. There we go. Invited them both. Oh, kinship I met. I was already in a fellowship, so. Okay. All right. Where is he? Let's see here. Check the map. How close is he? I don't see him. Usually you see fellowship members on the map. There we go. You're near Rivendell? Is that you, Destiscarter? Did you go ahead and message me that you were available? Ah, here comes somebody. We got the crowd right here. Yes! 20 tattered shadows. All right, so that's a good start. 20 tattered shadows to start off the day. Great way to start off the day. Boy, I tell you, that's always good. I'll decline. There we go. I'll let him get if he wants to get it. Nope, then I will. All right. Now, which way do I need to go? I still need to head this way. Maybe I can make the jump this time into the water, right? I still hurt myself. All right. There we go. We're going fine now. Always good to start off with a 20 tattered shadowed boost, taking out a harrowing. Oh, I need some coffee today. Spur pound. What's nice is the Swerfhounds both drop both Rittermark and Kellyanard hides, since I still need them for... no, actually, I think my Tailor Guild's maxed. Yeah, I maxed out both my Tailor's Guild and my Scholar's Guild, excuse me. So... Oh, is it in there? It is. Okay, then I guess we're heading in. Oh no, we want to do above his station, I think. Set as quest guide focus. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm looking in the wrong area. Oh, what the heck? Is that the one that's all the way up there? Then we're going to do the cave first. We'll do the cave while I'm here. You see a man in the cave, but he is busy thinking and does not acknowledge you.
Oh, I did not see you approach, but here you are.
Well now, a hunter, is it? It is. Ah, you are a welcome change from the orcs, I tell you true. There's no shortage of those creatures down here, and they are interfering with my studies and my enjoyment of this journey both. With your help, I imagine they will be less of a problem. My companions are still above ground and unavailable to help. I cannot imagine Rodwin even realizes I am missing. Perhaps she is the one who is missing? Yes, that does sound more reasonable.
Orcs and insects, insects and orcs.
Side passages. Orcs and insects, insects and orcs. If I was studying either of these things, this cave network would be a dream come true. But sadly, I am not. My studies are more esoteric than those trivialities. But they are endangered by the dangers of this place. My friends have a camp near the grassy lawn of Port Galen, if you know where that is, and they've decided the orcs in the East Wall are too dense for us to proceed northwards. I left them to discuss what to do next and found my way to these caves. Why not explore while they determine the next course of action? I learned quickly that the water is very treacherous. Try not to fall in, because you will not come back out. I entered this cave network from what must have been the southernmost entrance. And from my exploration, it appears that there are 3 entrances to this network, as well as 3 side tunnels. Explore those 3 side tunnels and tell me what you find, and I will reward you with the twin gifts of knowledge and of gratitude, and perhaps a more monetary gift as well. That sounds good, so we'll go ahead and explore those. I really don't like the way their shadows are working. Let me fix that. Maybe that'll be better. I don't know. We'll see. No, it's actually worse. So let's go to options. There we go. There we go. We'll just disable shadows for the time being, since they don't seem to want to work very well. Alright. Let's see what we can find in these caves. How about an underwall orc? A mournful. Back off. Ooh. That one almost got me. I'm almost out of cooked food too, so let's put that up. There we go. That one was kind of close. But I'll take those 6 tattered shadows, though. Thank you very much. You make note of the Moria orc presence in this room for Asterian's map. You have found a chamber full of orcs from Moria. Why would Morian orcs be here? Well, there's my Orc Slayer deed. So now I'm on the 200 orc. And there's 5 LOTRO points to start off the day. Nothing else in the cave of any interest. Why would Morian orcs be here, though, on the east wall? They're far away from home. That does not make sense. Well, let's explore further and see what other interesting things we can find without falling into the water. Thank you very much. We'll check this side cave out here. Oh, that's weird. This must be where the insects are. Ah, somebody else is down here with me. Underwall worker beetle. You make note of the Gredbig presence in this room for Asterian's map, the Hissing Pit. You have found a chamber full of Gredbig beneath the east wall. Oh, shadowy. All right, I will grab those 2 tattered shadows as well. Thank you very much. Boy, we're just going crazy on the tattered shadows. I already got 28, and I've only been on for like 30 minutes. I'll leave the rest of these worker beetles alone. Moria orcs. Gredbigs were the first place where I saw Gredbigs was also in Moria, so there might be a connection. So now we'll head down to the third side cave over here and see what else we find. There's one of the other cave entrances. Up this way. I don't like those symbols. You make a note of the large orc presence for Assyrian's map, the South Guard. You found a chamber full of orcs from Moria bees. Another chamber full of orcs. Okay. Well, it's a shame I don't get to kill any of them, but that's okay. Let's see what's over here real quick before I head back. Nope, this is the end of the cave. And there's the other entrance. So we'll go back to Esteron and Esteron and tell him what we found. So I found all three of the entrances as well as the bugs and the orcs that he mentioned. There he is.
I have decided. I shall name this tunnel system the Underwall.
Esteron listens as you describe your painstaking exploration of the tunnel beneath the East Wall and its many side passages. After you are done speaking, the Lore Master's eyes light up. I have decided. I shall name this tunnel system the Underwall. Do you see why? It runs beneath the East Wall. Very clever, is it not? Yeah.
Do you think you could pick some of those glowing flowers for me?
You mentioned glowing flowers on the corners of some of those side passages. Very interested in those. Do you think you could pick some of them for me and bring them back? They may have useful properties. Esteron's attention wanders as he contemplates something. After a moment, he seems to notice you again. Glowing flowers. Glowers. Glowers. Glowers of the Underwall. Get me some of these glowers, my friend, so I can study them. You'll find them in the corners of the side passages you scouted earlier. Okay, so I may get a chance to slay some more of those orcs then. That's cool. He wants me to collect 6 of those flowers. Ah, but here, you see, to me, they're listed as Glistershade. What mysterious property? Doesn't want me to read it. Sometimes, that's been a bug that I've had since the beginning of it, is sometimes they won't stay on long enough for you to go ahead and see what's there. See if there's any more. There we go. Let me double check, make sure I'm collecting those. That one is being collected. So there we go. Those are now being collected. And those are being collected. There we go. We'll go through all these scrolls when I get someplace safe. Another one. Shadowy. Looks like I got company for it, but 2 more tattered shadows. That puts me up to 30 already. Come on. C-H-E-E-R. Cheer. There we go. There's another glister shade I can pick up. Is that another one I can grab? Yes, there is. Okay. Then I won't need to hit all 3 of the caves again in order to get all the flowers I need. I'm happy with that. I only need to grab 2 more. Very good. We'll go down the bug side because there's a lot less that I have to do. No, actually, no. I want to go down the orc side. We want to go down the orc side. I want to try to slay some more of those orcs. Deeding for fun and profit, right? There we go. Huh? Did I miss it? I must have missed the turnoff. There we go. We had to make that left turn at Albuquerque. I'll let him slay him though. I'm not gonna take any more from him. I didn't even see him. He was there. It was so fast. So I'll let him slay the rest of the orcs. Go for it. I just want the glister shade. So I'll just go right past you. And there we go. Bring the glowing flowers back. And there doesn't seem to be a named or anything in here, so... Very interesting. There's guess they're on there, so we'll turn in the glister shade to him.
Well, these are just glister shade. Their only special property is that they glow.
You hand the glowing flowers to Isteron, and he seems disappointed. Oh, these are just glister shade. They're as common as the dirt in which they grow. Well, maybe not as common, but close to it. Their only special property is that they glow. They do absolutely nothing else. I suppose they are fine if you want to attract attention, but I've collected much more interesting things than these throughout my storied past. Thank you anyway, but one thing. Have you noticed that you are not using the name Underwall for these tunnels? I think you should. It is a good name, and I would like for you to use it. You can also call these flowers glowers if you'd like. No, thank you.
I have determined from where these orcs came.
While you were away, I did some research, and I have determined from where these orcs came. They are from Moria, deep beneath the Misty Mountains. According to conversations I overheard while examining the moss that grows down here in the underwalls, they came to this place by following a trail of some kind. I do not know what they were following, but it sounds like they skirted some elf woods. That has to be the golden wood I have heard so much about. It is no wonder that they avoided it, but I am surprised that they have come this far from Moria in pursuit of their prey. It is only right that these orcs be sent back to Moria. If you find one of their leaders, challenge him to combat and defeat him to send a message to his underlings. I can do that. I feel like he gets a commission whenever you call it the Underworld. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. And glowers, too. Don't forget that one. Alright, let's see here. So he wants me to go ahead and defeat one of the Underwall captains. So we'll go this way this time. Since these are the closest orcs. Holy crap, Mioka pudding. Shadowy. "32 tattered shadows today already." My god. Did they just up the spawn rate of these guys? Let's use fire oil for a little while.
You led us on a pretty chase, High Elf. But now it's the end of the road for you. And me and my boys will bring you back to Moria in pieces. You were right to abandon your wizard on that bridge. You would have died with him if you had stayed and fought instead of running away and hiding in the elf woods. But now we found you, and it is the end for you. You led us on a pretty chase. But now,
You're right. It is over. For you. He didn't even get a chance to finish his soliloquy before I dropped him.
You did it. That's a good job.
You tell Istarion what the orc had said before the battle, and the lore master shrugs. I do not know what he was talking about. Maybe he thought you were someone else? It does not matter now, I suppose. Thank you for all your help. Not anything else right now, so you can just let yourself out. The southernmost exit from the underworld should leave you right near the camp of my companions established if you'd like to help them, as you had helped me. And let me see here. Inquisitive Lore Master's hat. Treasured shoulder pads. Wow. 119 agility, 142 fizz mastery, and 22 maximum power. I'd lose 48 fight, but I'd gain I'd lose 48 vitality, but I'd just about double my agility gain. I won't get it. I'm going to hold on to it, though. I'm not going to equip it immediately, because I'm not...
You did it. That's a good job.
You have been a good help to me, it is true. What do you think, Mossy? Would Hestel welcome the aid of this high elf? She would? Then it is decided. You should go to Hestel's camp and see if you can help my friends with their problems. And they do have a lot of problems. They're camped on Parth Galen, a grassy lawn to the southeast of here, by a small stream that runs from the large lake in the east wall. And I actually need to head to Parth Galen anyway, because that's where the next part of the epic quest takes me. And I'm hit level 77. So let me see here. I didn't gain anything, though. I guess points are not going to be kind of hit and miss. Okay, that's fair enough. Alright, so let's go ahead and head... We'll head south and head out one of the southern exits and see where it takes me, because I'm very curious about that. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Here I am trying to be flowery and glowy, and I don't even give the mobs a chance to finish what they're saying, right? Here we go. We'll try this exit. See where it takes me. Huh. Right near Parth Galen. That's good. I'm glad about that. That's nice. Oh, yes. I hit the mother lode. 3 ornate caches of scholarly goods right in front of me. And a Rittermark scar. And another ornate cache. Boy, I tell you. This is just my lucky day so far. Knock on wood. And some oak branches as well. Okay, nothing here. Company. Shadowy. There we go. Now, which way do I want to head? Due east. Alright, I guess we'll go this way. Alright, we'll go down this way. Oh, actually, I'm heading the wrong way. I want to head this way. My quest guy keeps getting messed up. And there's 100 Uruks. And there's another 5 LOTRO points. Boy, the orcs are as thick as thieves out here. A discarded pack in the grass catches your eye. You discover the grassy lawn of Parth Galen beneath the Monhen. You found the camp of Asterian's friends. And a hidden boat. Someone intended this boat to remain hidden, out of view from the river. You have found an elf-made boat from Lothlorien hidden behind a large stone away from the shore. Several packs containing supplies and other small items rest in the bottom of the boat. You discover from the distance of the shore that someone carried the boat here to hide it from watchful eyes. Several of the packs in the bottom of the boat seem to have been rifled recently. you can find whoever did it, he or she may be able to shed some light on how the boat came to be hidden here. So, Mr. Squirrel, do you know what happened? No? Alright. I had to ask. There's the discarded pack that was mentioned. The breaking of the fellowship. The power of the ring to corrupt can drive a wedge even into the staunchest of fellowships. And I'll be playing as Boromir. Let's do it.
Something happened to our mutual friends. The signs of it are everywhere in the East Wall. But did the danger come from without their number? Or within?
Interesting. Aragorn, the elf, the dwarf, that halfling, the other halfling, Frodo's servant. Oh, wow. So that's what Boromir thinks of them. That's not good. That's not good at all. But I will talk to Aragorn, though. Because remember, I'm playing as Boromir. I understand, Boromir, but you know the words of Gandalf. Though there be strength in Minas Tirith, it's not a strength that will avail us in the matter of Frodo's burden. If this were a contest that could be won by strength of arms, I would readily agree to go at once to your city. But I fear it is not. When Frodo returns, he will give us his decision, and we will do what we can to support him. Will we not? So this is going to continue on from that other instance where we saw Frodo before. I do find it very interesting, though, about the names that these characters are given. Excuse me. Aragorn does not understand. My city needs the ring to survive. Excuse me. So let's hear what this elf has to say. I believe we should go to Minas Tirith, Boromir. If it came to a vote, that would be my decision. You have told us of the enemy's desire to destroy Minas Tirith, and I think that is where we are most needed. But I will stand with Frodo, whatever his decision. Find Frodo, convince him to bring the ring to Minas Tirith. He wandered somewhere to the northwest. The elf is a valuable companion, but his arrows are nothing compared to the power of the ring. There's Frodo there. You have found Frodo. He has not seen you yet. Let me do one thing real quick so I can see what's going on here. There we go. You are very kind, Boromir, but I have seen no danger. If there are orcs about, they must remain on the other side of the river. I have simply been walking and thinking about what I must do. But it is not an easy decision to make. I know what I must do, but I am afraid. Frodo has not yet made his decision. Perhaps he can be convinced. I know Minas Tirith is endangered, Boromir, but I cannot bring the ring there. You heard what Gandalf said at the council, and Elrond. My road lies to the east, and to the fire. The ring cannot save Gondor. Its only power is the power to destroy. Talk to Frodo and tell him of Minas Tirith's great need. He is not listening. Elves and wizards have already filled his head with nonsense. Boromir, it is my burden, and I will not give it to you. You are not yourself. The ring has influenced your words. Do not let it influence your actions as well. I have nothing more to say to you. Talk to Frodo and ask to borrow the ring so that you can save Gondor. He is a fool. He will doom us all. He will give the ring to Sauron. Boromir, no. The ring cannot save Gondor. It must be destroyed. Boromir, do not do this. No, the fool, he has doomed us all. Is he here? Show yourself, villain. Where is the ring? Is he here in this log? He is not here. Where is the ring? In this leaf pile. That's where he went. Oh, pox on all hobbits. Where is the cowardly creature? The anger passes like a sudden storm. You should return to the camp. Frodo is nowhere to be seen. Boromir, what have you done? We must divide into pairs, carefully. No, wait, come back. Frodo! Frodo! Not good. Not good, ladies and gentlemen, not good. So now we got to see that encounter from basically both sides. I kind of like that. That's if we can get back into the game. We'll continue on. There we go. Tracks in the dirt. Tracks in the dirt reveal a great number of running feet past this way. There we go. Alright, where do the tracks lead? Well, there's something up ahead. You discovered a glade full of dead orcs. What happened here?
If you come any closer,
I will cut you.
See, if I don't...
The Uruk sputters, coughing up blood, and grits his teeth together. He tries to reach the blade lying nearby, but it is just out of reach. You steel your resolve, fighting the instincts of your fellow elves, those who came before. You would slay this Uruk where he lies. But what does he know?
You must be a friend of his. The one who did this.
The Uruk laughs, a guttural sound, and coughs up more black blood.
I'll make you a deal, High Elf. Find one of my kind and take a bladder of grog from him. Bring it to me and I will tell you what happened here. Do it, maggot, or leave me to die, and you will never know what happened.
The Uruk scowls.
And I will know if it's been lying around next to a corpse. So bring me a fresh one.
A slain Uruk in the southern part of the glade catches your attention. Let me go ahead and bring him that grog first. Collected a bladder of grog. It smells terrible.
Give it here.
The dying Uruk takes a gulp from the grog and it seems to reinvigorate him.
Ah, that did the trick. That's the stuff. You want to hear what happened here?
You want to know what happened here?
I was lying here, cut down in battle, left for dead. And an orc came running by, and he just reached down and stole my purse of gold. I was too hurt to keep him from taking it. A pox on that maggot-faced slime. You track him down, High Elf. He ran off to the southeast. He would want to find high ground. You'll know him by the scavenged and mismatched armor he wears. Get my gold back.
He laughs weakly.
Only then will I tell you what else happened here.
Reach from the grave. So you went this way. How far away is it? Ah, it's only 75 meters, so it's not that far away. Distinctive orc scavenger. Collected the purse of gold, but there's a bunch of elf arrows over here. Your eye is drawn to a curious sight. An arrow, delicately made, finely crafted, and prepared with obvious care. It is an arrow of elf make, and as you study it, you'll wonder if there's anyone nearby who might be able to shed some light on how it came to be here. Clearly, its owner was fighting orcs. But where'd this mysterious friend go? Very interesting. So now that I've got that purse of gold, maybe that Uruk will finally talk to me. I was gonna say, oh crap. Another harrowing. Sigh. We'll see if anybody shows up, because I obviously can't continue the quest with that harrowing there. It's a little too much for me to handle. And I cannot solo him. That is for sure. Well, he's moving. No. Come on, go away, go away. Well, somebody else is here. I can't solo it. Maybe he'll help out and we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, I angered the son of a bitch. And I'm down. Got it! Yes! Woo! There we go. All right. There's another 20 tattered shadows. 54 today. OMG. All right, so let's go ahead and get back to Zerlook here and see what we can do.
Zerlook can reach even from the grave for its vengeance.
Zerlook's laughter is interrupted by a fit of coughing, but he does not seem to mind.
It feels good to have my gold again. No one steals from me and lives, even if I must get vermin like you to carry out my will. But you wanted to hear the tale of what happened at this place, and now I will tell it to you.
This is the tale, and may it rot your innards slowly.
Okay. Just making sure I wasn't getting attacked there. Okay.
This is the tale, and may it rot your innards slowly.
If you are a friend to he who desecrated this glade, it will bring you no comfort.
Zerlik bares his teeth in a grin.
I was with Ugluk's company of Isengarders, and my orders were to capture halflings. Alive, unspoiled, and unsearched it was. I asked no questions, and no one with sense would either. Orders were orders. We found 2 of the little worms. They bit, they did, and stabbed at us with sharp knives. Killed some of us not far from here. But some of the boys picked them up. They struggled, but they had no strength. We made it to this glade when...
Zerlik's body is racked by another fit of coughing.
We had to fight.
Once his coughing subsides, Zerlik continues with his account.
He came charging out of the trees, a man possessed. His sword whirling about him in a wide arc. We had to fight. He killed many of us, and we had to retreat. We doubled back on him as he made his way down the hill, and in the company of many archers. Many archers.
Zerlik's laughter bubbles out of him noisily.
He gave me this gash across my belly, and I fell here. I pretended to be dead. The warrior did not last much longer than that. He was still alive when his friends arrived. But
Zerik's breath has gone ragged, but he still has enough life left to look up at you slyly.
The warrior had friends. A man, an elf, and a dwarf.
they were preparing to carry the warrior away when...
Zerlik grins.
when Ugluk's boys circled around and slew them all.
The elf loosed all his arrows.
Do you see them all around? And the dwarf killed many, but it was no use. They joined their friend in death. That is my tale. Now leave me to die. I am content.
Boromir has been given a single charge by Aragorn. Save the hobbits. Let's see how the events actually played out.
Someone cut a mighty swath through the Uruks in the East Wall, but was it enough to save our mutual friends from certain death?
Thank you, Boromir. He came out the woods in that direction, Boromir, and it sounds like he was not alone. You were struck by the hobbit's suddenly fierce countenance. They looked so much like children, yet you begin to see some of the resolve on which Gandalf spoke. We have to find Frodo, Boromir. Have you had some calls on his disappearance? Help us now and make it right. This way. We've got to find Frodo. Do you think the orcs had found Frodo? It sounds like there were a lot of orcs in the woods, Boromir. Boromir, help! Holy crap. Even more orcs. Boromir, are you hurt? Merry does not look well. Stay close to Boromir, Pippin. Is that it? You need aid. You must blow the horn of Gondor. The orcs seem endless. How could we hope to fight them all? We are not as strong as you, Boromir. Merry has shown them a thing or two, but I just cannot do it. I'm sure Aragorn heard the horn. Where is he? You need to alert your allies. Blow the horn of Gondor once more. Don't think anyone's coming, Pip. But... This fallen Uruk is barely alive, but the mark of the white hand on his armor is unmistakable. Cease the halfling. He moans, his wounds bubbling painfully. These Uruks are here for Frodo. You have to stop them. Oh no. Oh no. Boromir, get up. Merry? Come on, we have to go, Boromir. Pippin, I think this is it. Are you ready? I suppose, Merry. It's our turn to protect you now, Boromir. For the Shire! And that's all I get to see. I told you all this was going to be a very interesting session. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What happens next? Alright, let's head back to Parth Glen. There's nothing more I can do here. Get buffed up and move on. Scour the beach near Parth Glen for clues and experience 2 hobbits. Oh, I picked up. Oh, that's right. Those are the shoulder pads. I was not gonna trade them out until I got a couple more pieces of gear because I'd be losing too much vitality. Alright, so let's head down to the beach. See if I can do this 2 hobbits instance. Let's go ahead and pick up the stable master here.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
And the milestone, so I at least have a milestone. And then, let's see. Yep. Over here. Sandy footprints. Sandy footprints lead down to the water. A couple of ornate caches, though. We'll grab those real quick before they disappear. Now I can take the shortened account because it's right over here to the right, but I think for entertainment purposes, I think you guys would appreciate it if I went ahead and did it. 2 hobbits. Everything has gone wrong today. What is a hobbit to do? And we play as Samwise Gamgee.
Those footprints are hobbit-sized. What became of our mutual friends on that dangerous day?
Talk to Pippin by the campfire. Yeah. And I am Samwise Gamgee. And I only have one ability. Use Hobbit Sense. Samwise Gamgee may not be strong or fast, or indeed very smart, but he has plain old Hobbit Sense, and it serves him well. Why do you look so worried, Sam? You heard what Aragorn said. Frodo is just going to think about what to do for an hour, and then he'll come back, and we'll all set off in whatever direction he's decided. We've got a job to do after all, and I'm sure Frodo will come up with something. We will go wherever Frodo goes, won't we, Sam? That's what we decided even before we knew the far-off lands through which his road were taken. And nothing has changed, has it? Listen to your friends vote about where to go.
It's my vote as well, but if Frodo chooses otherwise, I'll go with him.
I will follow Frodo no matter his choice. It would be a betrayal to do anything else. It would be if Gaul deserted him, but I propose something different. I think Frodo should go east with 3 companions, myself, Gimli, and Sam. Boromir should return to his own city with Legolas and Meriadoc and Peregrine. What? No! No! I know it isn't easy for your friends to hear, but I think it is the best course. Frodo has probably come to the same realization that both ways are desperate. He may in fact be trying to decide which way is most desperate, in order to make his choice more clear. You think Aragorn may not fully understand your master, and apologetically tell him that Frodo probably has no intention of going to Minas Tirith at all. He intends to go east, to Mordor, but he's afraid for those in the company that go with him. You may be right, Sam. The hour's just about up. We should call for him. Boromir, where have you been? Have you seen Frodo? Well, yes and no. I saw him a ways up the hill, and I urged him to come with me to Minas Tirith. I grew angry, and he vanished. I've never seen anything like that. Is that all you have to say, Boromir? How long has it been since you saw him? It has been half an hour, perhaps. Maybe an hour. I do not know. I do not know. Frodo may be in danger. Stay with Aragorn. He needs our aid. We must ride into pairs. Wait, come back. Boromir, I do not know what part you played in this, but redeem yourself now. Keep those hobbits safe. Sam, stay with me. We must not get separated. Hold on a minute, Sam, you say to yourself. This is a time for plain old hobbit sense. Frodo can't fly and he has no gear. He needs to get back to the boats. Get back to the boats, Sam. All right, let's get back to the boats. There they are. One of the boats is missing. Frodo has already taken it. Swim out into Hithlendale and find Frodo's boat. Frodo appears before you. He was wearing the ring, and now he's removed it.
Sam, what a nuisance you are. Don't you know you can't really swim? What would you have done if I had not grabbed you? He shakes his head in an exasperated way. Sam, I need to go on to Mordor alone. It's the only way.
You refuse to be left behind, to Frodo's growing consternation.
Do not hinder me, Sam. The others will be back soon, and if they catch us here, they will make us explain and argue, and I will not be able to resist. If we are going, we have to go now.
Frodo laughs.
Oh, Sam, you spoiled my plan, but I am glad of it. We were meant to leave together. That much is clear to me now. Let us be off.
So that's how the Fellowship broke up. Not good. So Frodo and Sam are off to Mordor on their own. Great. Heavy ornate cache, yes. All right, well, let me take care of this. Before I talk to Quarterdon in the shadow of the Argonath. That's all the way up there. But that's also near where another one of my quests there is, above the station. So, and also Arrows of Elfmaker up there too. But let's go ahead and go through my inventory first, because I have a bunch of stuff I've got to go through. Don't need that. Eastman Scholar, that's me. Come on, have something I can use. No, neither. Already know them both. 2 jewelers. We'll pass that on to my jeweler. Woodworkers don't need. Cook will pass on. 3 tailors. Let's see if there's any of them I can use. Yes. Well, one of them anyway. 3 more cooks. And 2 weaponsmith. And we'll save that because I'm going to want to go ahead and probably put on a couple more pieces here. 5, 10, 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Oh. Okay. Actually, wait a second. Wait a second, I think there's one of those I did not want to sell. Those are Westfold, 36 to 38. And Rohoric. Yep. So we want to build up some of those for... Actually, no, I know what I want to do. We want to do this. We want to go ahead and update my quick slots. Go, and we can sell those off. Yeah, there's 600 silver pieces right there. There we go. Okay. Now that we've done that, let's go ahead and talk to Rotorwin here. The something left behind. Find someone near the hidden boat who may know something about it. Well, let's start with, I met Isterin in a cave. In a cave? You're telling me the truth. Oh, Isterin. I am starting to believe we are never going to leave this place. Should I start building a house right here on the shore of this river? I would not.
Yes, we found that boat. Someone went to some trouble to hide it.
Rodwin listens to you as you describe the boat you found hidden away from the shore. Yes, we found that boat. Someone went to some trouble to hide it. Isterin said he had never seen a boat like that, but he thinks it must have come from the land of the elves upriver. I have no reason to doubt it. Seems like the sort of boat elves would make. And another curiosity. These elves went to the trouble of hiding their boat and then must have set off on foot. But they left many of their supplies behind. Food, tools, garments, medicines. Why did they leave these items behind? What could compel them to leave such useful items behind? And where did they go? Very interesting. For glory and coin.
My name is Rodwin, and I am a champion of Gondor and an adventurer for hire.
I have come north from Gondor with my friends in search of glory and coin. Though not necessarily in that sequence, but now we have run into some trouble. We lost Gulun not too far after leaving Caer Andros. He was a minstrel and did not understand the need for silence at a crucial moment. Our guardian, as staunch a dwarf as I've ever known, had been captured by orcs, and Asturian seems to have just wandered off. He's a lore master, so I suppose we should have expected it. He gets interested in the strangest of things and tends to follow that interest wherever it leads him, which is usually away. We could use your help if you offer it. Introduce yourself to Hestil over there before she goes even more grey with worry. And come speak with me again afterward, and I will answer any of your questions. Okay, talk to Hestil.
Yes? Are you here to help us?
Hestil listens as you offer her your aid, and then she nods curtly. Well, we'll see how much help you can be. We ran into trouble not long after we left Caer Andros, but that was only the start. These lands were supposed to be deserted, but now they are anything but empty. Orcs have poured across the river in great numbers, and we find further passage to the north to be much more difficult than we had planned. And now our guardian has gotten himself captured.
I need everyone to be ready before we can rescue our captive guardian.
Draftley Broadshield has been a loyal companion and true through many dangerous days. Best guardian I have ever known. He has saved the lives of every member of this band many times over. Well, except for Ramdir, but he joined us only recently. And perhaps Meadal, who is able to fade into the background wherever danger threatens. And Rodwin generally can take care of herself, but he has saved some of us from time to time. Anyway, we cannot leave Draftley to the torment of the orcs that have imprisoned him. We need to organize a rescue, but first I need everyone to be ready for such a dangerous task. Help Conferian ready a new path for us to take. Convince Randir that we are safe for now, and find Asterion to get his mind back to where it belongs, and... What am I forgetting? I, our burglar. Find Mayadel and help her come up with a plan to save Darfleet. And there's a lot to accomplish, but we will be within your debt. Looks like I have a bunch of quests I have to complete for people. Well, there's Ramdir, so we'll go ahead and pick up Ramdir's quests.
Well met, friend. My name is Ramdir, and I am a warden of Minas Ithil.
You are a hunter, unless I miss my guess. We seek to keep alive the memory of the Tower of the Moon and the virtues that it represents. There are a few of us left in these dark days, but it makes our charge all the more important. I have traveled with this band of adventurers ever since I met them at Caer Andros to the south. Our goals are not precisely aligned, but I could not make the journey north on my own, and they professed the need for another protector on the road. I did not know how badly they needed it. They've not done the first thing for ensuring their safety at this camp, and it's common cause enough for now. Do you see the great rock out there in the water? It is called Tol Brandir by the elves, but to the men of my kind it is the Tinder Rock. It is said to be unclimbable, but I worry that an orc archer could do some hurt if he managed to make it to a perch. So out to the Tinder Rock and circle it once, looking for a sign of an orc presence. You make me feel much more secure, my friend. Okay. How far away is it? It wants me to swim out there, and then I'll use my milestone and go back to save the trip. That way I only have to swim out here once. Yeah, an archer up there could definitely do some damage, let's be honest. In fact, there's the corpse of a drowned oak. You swim out to and discover the Tinder Rock called Tol Brandir by the elves. And I did find a drowned orc. The waterlogged body of an orc floats here. Judging from the state of the corpse and his position lodged up against a steep cliff, this orc sought to climb the Tinder Rock but failed. If he did not hit the cliff during his rapid descent, the impact with the water was enough to finish the attempt. You're confident and also put an end to any other orc designs on climbing the Tinder Rock. It seems as unclimbable as Ramdir hoped it would be. We'll go ahead and gate that report back real quick and save the swimming time.
You say the orcs have not managed to climb the Tinder Rock.
That is good. It would be a devastating perch from which they could rain arrows upon my companions. These are good people, even if they care more for glory and coin than for the ideals of the wardens of Minas Ithil. However, they are not cautious enough by half. I will stand by them for as long as our paths are the same, but I tell you true, I will fear for their safety once we go our separate ways.
There is a massive orc presence on Amenhen.
How much do you know of this area? 2 hills rise on either side of the river. Between them the torrent descends in Rauros. You can hear the falls from quite far away, such is the power of his voice and his echoes between the slopes of the hills. The names of these hills are Amon Hen on this side of the river and Amon Law on the far side. There are great stone seats on the crest of each hill, the seat of seeing on Amon Hen and the seat of hearing upon Amon Law. In days of old, great kings came to sit in those high places, and much was revealed to them. There's a massive orc presence upon Amon Hen, just to the east of here. Climb the hill, defeating as many orcs as you can, and stand at the summit. If you look across the river, you may be able to see if Amon Lu is a host to a similar orc presence. That will tell me with what we may deal. I will go ahead and pick up the other quests in case some of them lead into generally the same direction.
My name is Kufaron, and I am a hunter of great skill. Ask anyone.
I will not regale you with my tales of my many accomplishments, but you are not careful, I fear my companions might. Isteron was always very impressed with my stories of the lands to the distant east. Great beasts and dangerous birds can be found there, and I have hunted them all. Rodwin might speak of my prowess in the Southlands. You know those mighty four-legged monstrosities, the great Mumakil? Kufaron quickly shakes his head as if you ask if he had hunted one of those. Nay, not as such, but I saw one. In the distance, but still. You have not seen one, have you? The hunter regains his composure. There are lots of wild dogs around the East Wall, and I do not think they are creatures of nature. The Raharim call them Svirthounds, and they seem to me to be quite evil. You should hunt them as I plan to do. I think they could cause trouble for us if they get too near our camp. I could do that. And, need to find Mairdal. From Randiron, Parthglen, Isteron, and Mairdal are somewhere in the East Wall. Okay. So let me find a captive friend and see where... Looks like he's a little farther to the south. Well, I need to head to Amonhen anyway, so we'll go ahead and head that way first. Company, mournful. Oh, this one's gonna hurt. This one's gonna hurt. This one's gonna hurt. Got him. Now somebody else helped me. But six more tattered shadows. That puts me up to 60 for today. But I do believe, ladies and gentlemen, that is where I am going to end my session for today. Because this is a good stopping point. I have a bunch of quests to do in this area. Need to head to Amonhen. Need to defeat Svirthounds and need to help find captive friends and such. So, I would like to thank everyone for joining me today. We definitely accomplished a lot. 60 tattered shadows. Woo! There was a lot of them out here today, and it's probably going to get even worse the next couple of days. Speaking of which, my next scheduled stream will be this Sunday for Sword and Sorcery Sunday, and I will be continuing here in Amonhen, but I may have another video up over the next couple of days for LOTRO, so keep on the lookout for that for those of you who follow me on YouTube. And if you're on Twitch, YouTube, my YouTube link is down below or in chat right now. I also have a Discord server where a lot of my stuff gets posted at. We also talk about Path of Exile and Diablo 4 and LOTRO and SWOTOR and other games as well. And I occasionally post on Blue Sky if you're on Blue Sky. But again, I would like to thank everyone for being here today. I'm going to go ahead and see who is online right now, that I may go ahead and have you guys continue your fun. So let me pop over... Whoop! Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and pop over to my raid browser here. Let's see who else is doing Lord of the Rings Online right now. Ah, Dungeons and Delvings with the Master of Dungeons. So, LOTRO, well, actually, no, they're about to leave. Their time's almost up, almost 2 hours. So, let me see who else is going up here. Doesn't look like any... Ah, somebody just started. Friday night, Lore Master Leveling. Level 65 on Mirkwood. Sounds pretty good. And he's got only a couple of viewers, so we'll go ahead and double his channel. So again, I would like to thank everyone for joining me today. We had a good time. We accomplished a lot. So take care, be safe, and I will see you all very, very soon, my friends.